Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Keisha with Cut the Ish. You already know what time it is. We cutting through all the fluff and getting right to the real talk. Today, we're talking about Angel Reese and why she's fed up with the Chicago Sky's organization. But before we get to that, make sure you hit the like button on this video. I am on the road to 1,600 subscribers. Right now, I'm at 1,573. So please hit the like button. Please get me to 1,600 subscribers and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's get back to the main event. Angel Reese did a interview with the Chicago Tribune, and we're going to go through some of these quotes that they got in the article. They were talking to her about how the season went, what she's expecting in free agency next season, and just the overall of how she thinks the Chicago Sky has handled this season and what she would like to see going forward. It is well documented. The team didn't do really well this season. They had injuries throughout the whole season. Angel Reese was also injured herself, but what became constant is the play of Angel Reese and the development that's keep coming on with Camila Cardoso. She's coming up to boost and putting together some great games coming down the stretch. But however, the team around them has not excelled. So the Chicago Tribune caught up with their star, and she had some explosive comments. Nothing that shocked me, but let's go through them. All right, guys, here we go. One of the first quotes I put up here, I would say is, she said, "I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year." Reese told the Tribune, "We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best. And however I can help to get the best here, that's what I'm going to do this offseason. So it's going to be very, very important this offseason to make sure we attract the best of the best, because we can't settle for what we have this year." Just listening to that quote, what I instantly feel is that Angel Reese doesn't feel the team that was put around her was the best team out there. Now, of course, no player is going to get every piece they want to be on their team. But this team is woefully inept. And Angel knows that right now she's playing with a bunch of bench players. I mean, she's playing, her and Camila Cardoso are sophomore players that are still developing. But she's playing with Rebecca Allen, who's just then went completely in the toilet. She barely can score. Kia Nurse is iffy. She was a bench player for the Sparks, and they brought her here trying to make her a starter. We all know Vandersloot went down, but Vandersloot was an older point guard in the latter years of her career. They traded for Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins is a decent player, but it seems to me she's having trouble thriving in Tyler Marsh's system. Also, the aggressiveness. Sometimes we get 26 points from Ariel Atkins. Sometimes we get 8 points. So you got that going on. And I like Ariel Atkins as a vet. I like her on this team. I like her that she has Angel Reese's back. But the production sometimes is inconsistent. And then you have Angel with Camilla, and Michaela Onyenwere is on the team. Tyler Marsh vowed during the offseason he was going to try to make her like Jackie Young. That did not come. What we got was her going in and out of the starting lineup, going in and out of the 3 and the 4 position. She was out of place a lot, so I don't quite know what's going on there. They drafted 2 rookies. Well, they actually drafted 4 rookies, but the 2 they have on the roster, Haley Van Lith and Maddie Westbell, he barely plays Maddie Westbell, so that lets me know Tyler Marsh doesn't really believe in Maddie Westbell, and HVL has been hurt on and off and struggled to make her place in this offense. So Angel Reese is pretty much just telling the Chicago Tribune, next year, I need great players. I need some great players to play alongside me if we want to get to our ultimate goal of getting a championship. All right, we're going to get to the next quote because it continues. Hold on. Okay, so in this quote, she says, I am very vocal about what we need and what I want. Reese says, I like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. But while I'm here, I'm going to try to stay open-minded about what I have here and maximize that as much as I can. Basically, Angel is saying, look, Chicago, I am committed to the city. I'm committed to this team. But if changes are not made, I am going to have to do what's best for me. It's all well documented. Angel Reese is a player that's loyal to the team. When she's on the team, she's loyal to the team. But she is no dummy. If it's time to go, she's going to make that decision to go because she cannot allow the Chicago Sky organization to drag down her career year after year after year. Her and Camilla are both committed, but it doesn't seem like the people that are around them are committed to the success of the Chicago Sky. And for the people I'm talking about is Jeff Pagliosha and Mike Alter. You have to surround these 2 sophomores with talent. You said they were the cornerstones. You surrounded them with a bunch of bench players. You brought in some rookies that obviously you didn't really believe in. They haven't been developed. You drafted another rookie in Asha Sifka. She's overseas, so she couldn't help you. It's just become a dumpster fire for Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, and it is not Angel Reese and Camilla Cardoso's problem to build a team around the talent they possess. So let's go to the next. Let me go to my next slide. She goes on to say in this article, watching Golden State, no offense, but I don't think they're more talented than us on paper, Reese said. But they play hard as hell. So starting at the top, we've got to find an identity of what we're going to be next year and then roll with the punches of what we can get. Basically, she's saying, look at your girl, Keisha. I'm going to tell you the truth. Real talk. Natalie Acosta over there with the Golden State Warriors has got her team playing hard no matter the circumstances, no matter how many people are in and out of the alignment, no matter how many injuries they sustain. They fight every night and they have an identity. Ask yourself this in the comments in the chat. Ask yourself, what is the identity of the Chicago Scar? Are we a defensive team? Hell no. Are we an offensive team? Hell no. We are led by 2 bigs who are dominant in the paint, but it seemed like Tyler Marsh don't always want to run the offense through them. So what is our identity as the Chicago Sky? That's one of the questions Angel Reese is asking herself every time she laces them up and go in that locker room. And let me tell you something. Great players, good players, marginal players, bench players. It don't matter who's on the team. You have to know your identity. You have to know what you're good at, what you can rely upon when everything falls apart. The Chicago Sky team don't have nothing to rely on when things fall apart. And when things fall apart, it just falls apart. And all they have is Angel Reese trying to pull them back together. Well, let's go to the next quote. She says, we need great players, and I don't know what will attract that, Reese said. Maybe the practice facility will attract that. We'll see. But the priority is being able to convince free agents that this is the organization that is going in the right direction. Honestly, it would be a leap of faith for a great player to come here and show that this is something that they want to be a part of. And we can bring that championship mentality. I went on record a couple of times. People said, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I went on record and said, I don't care how many buildings you build. I don't care how many training facilities you build. If veteran players in this free agency spree that's going to come up in 2026, where they saying there's going to be about 100 players that are going to be free to choose where they're going to go, they're not going to care about a practice facility if the organization for the Chicago Sky is run improperly. They're not going to care if the coaching staff is inept. A veteran is not going to put their career in the hands of people who cannot handle what they bring to the table. They don't care if you do have a shiny building that's being built. Nobody wants to go to a team and look bad as a player. I mean, I'll just give you an example. Dejanay went from Connecticut Sun under a decent coach to Man Bun in Dallas. She didn't look the same. So now she's in Minnesota. When she becomes a free agent, I think she will become a free agent in 2026. Are you going to be able to convince somebody like Dejanay Carrington to leave Cheryl Reeves and the Minnesota Lynx, who are a well-run organization, to come to Chicago Sky to play with Angel Reese, even though she loves Angel Reese? She has partnership. They both on Reebok together. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter for me in my basketball career. If I carry myself over there to an organization who don't have my best interest at heart on the court and off the court. So the Chicago Sky got a lot of things to do, got a lot of reputation building to do beyond the training facility, beyond the two sophomores they have. They're trying to rest all this on Angel Reese and on Angel Reese's shoulders, and it's unfair. They have to fix their front office. Their owner has to make changes to show free agents they are a serious organization. Let's go to the next slide. The Chicago Tribune also reports, and take a look at this, my peeps in YouTube land. The Sky front office has targeted Atkins, Vandersloot, and Rachel Bannum as 3 veterans to potentially bring back through free agency. Haley Van Lith and Maddie Westbell remain under contract alongside Reese and Cardoso, although the rookies could be dealt in trades. The 2026 roster also will include the addition of 2025 draft pick Aja Sivka, who sat out this season to play in the EuroLeague, and a lottery pick conveyed by the Connecticut Sun. So let's break this down. Basically, Chicago Sky want to retain Ariel Atkins. I'm cool with that. Vandersloot, who will be coming off an ACL injury. Okay, at 36, 37 years old. So you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get with that, but they want to retain her. And Rachel Bannum. But long as the Chicago Sky know, they would not be the backbone of what you do as a team. Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso are your backbone. And it could be Ariel Atkins too. But whatever coach, if it's Tyler Marsh or the next coach, they need to tailor their system around what Ariel Atkins does best. Because this inconsistent Ariel Atkins can't continue. The other thing that's up in there that I thought was very interesting is they thinking about trading HVL and Maddie Westbell. Well, Maddie Westbell was probably just a play stopper because they think Sifka is going to come over next year. So that lets you know Maddie Westbell and HVL is not part of their long-term goals. Now, why they drafted him, you tell me that in the comments, because I don't understand it. I don't understand why you draft people you're not invested in. It was clear from the beginning of the season, Tyler Marshall was not bought in on Maddie Westbell at all. HVL, he did try to do a little something with her, but it seemed like they are abandoning those two projects really, really quickly. So that's all I have to say on on that. Hey man, all I can tell you is this. There's another quote in that Chicago Tribune thing that I want to bring up, and I'm gonna show it to you in just a minute. Hold on one second. So yeah, so Jeff and the Chicago Sky organization, whoever's still in charge over there, say they want to retain Atkins, Vandersloot, and Banham. And I'm gonna show y'all a direct quote from Angel Reese. She said, "We can't rely on Courtney to come back at the age that she's at," Reese said. "I know she'll be a great asset for us, but we can't rely on that. We need someone probably a little younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and is willing to compete for a championship and has done it before." So yeah, the organization is putting out, yeah, they want to retain Ariel Atkins, Courtney Vandersloot, and Rachel Banham, but right now they're not moving the needle, and we cannot go into 2026 relying on a 36, 37-year-old point guard who's coming off an ACL injury. And if you are, something's wrong with this organization, and she's going to have to make some moves. It's just no ifs, ands, buts about it, because it's incompetence. It's incompetence to think that you can rely on somebody like Courtney Vandersloot, no matter how great she has been in her career. And she has been great, but come on. There's no way you can really think you're going to go into the future with her. So Angel Reese made her she made her feelings known. I appreciate baby girl taking up for herself, and she knows where and they know where she stands. I mean, because at the end of the day, this has been a dumpster fire this season. Hold on, guys. Well, guys, before I go, I gotta show y'all something funny. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all something funny. People online have been weighing in on Angel Reese's comments, and one person weighed in on X, and my girl responded in great Kennedy Carter fashion. All right. The shell say the Chicago Sky front office never been scared to let anybody walk. Unfortunately, she listed Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Candace Parker, Kai Copper, Courtney Williams, Alana Smith, Azare Stevens, Emma Meeseman, Gabby Williams, Christy Tolliver, Candice Dupree, Julie Alemán, and Hollywood Kennedy Carter say, "I think you forgetting somebody. Are you did you forget me? They let me walk out the door too." So I thought that was funny, y'all. Kennedy Carter still out here, got these jokes, and I am here for it because a lot of great players has walked out of the Chicago Sky organization, and if they don't be careful with shots that have already been fired, y'all can keep playing with Angel Reese if you want to. She'll be the next great player walking out too. And guess what? Camila Cardoso won't be too far behind her, because she already looks at times to me like, looking at the coaching staff, only really conversating with Angel, going like, what are we doing? So if the front office don't get their stuff together, in my opinion, they need to clean house. But remember, your girl Keisha said in the middle of the season, 8 games in, I said they need to clean house. Coach, GM, everybody got to go. And they told me I was overreacting. Until they get this stench out of the Chicago Sky organization, and it starts from the top, until they fix the front office and all that came with it, because Jeff P is just a symptom, y'all. He was hired in 2023 with no experience as a general manager. Somebody above him made that call. They need an overhaul if they're going to attract free agents. All right, that's all the real talk I have for today. But before you go, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think about my video. And I need to know, does Angel Reese have a point, or is she being too vocal? I don't think so. I think you put your cards on the table and let the chips fall where they may. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Until then, guys, y'all stay real out there in these streets. We're going to get through this together. Bye, guys.